Have you ever won? Wondered if it's too late to build wealth after 50? I used to feel the same, staring at retirement with fear, wondering if I'd ever have enough. But what if I told you that in just 7 to 10 years, you could transform your finances, retire with confidence, and even leave a legacy for your loved ones? Stick with me to the end, because I'm sharing the exact blueprint that's changing lives, and it will change yours too. In this video, you'll discover a proven, step-by-step plan to build life-changing wealth in your 50s, even if you're starting with little to no savings. I'll reveal how to unlock hidden income streams, invest smarter to grow your money fast, and protect your future from financial stress. By the end, you'll have the tools to create a secure retirement, live the life you deserve, and maybe even become a millionaire, all in less than a decade. Don't skip a second, because every step could be the key to your financial freedom. As you watch, kindly subscribe to this channel and turn on the notification bell to get notified each time we share our next financial growth video. It's never too late to rewrite your financial future. If you're over 50 and believe your chance to build wealth has passed, let this be your wake-up call. You have the power to create significant financial security in just 7 to 10 years. With life expectancy increasing and your wealth of experience, skills, and networks, your 50s can be a transformative decade for building wealth. This comprehensive guide, expanded to provide even more depth and actionable strategies, will walk you through the steps to achieve financial freedom. Whether your goal is a comfortable retirement, a legacy for your family, or the freedom to live life on your terms. Let's dive into the strategies that will make your next decade financially empowering. Do you know there are secrets millionaires know that you do not? To find out, do not hesitate to get our Millionaire's Secret, a guide to help you grow your finance, just like successful people does. Click on the link in the description to get access now. Let's dive in. The power of starting now. Turning 50 often brings a mix of reflection and urgency. Retirement looms closer, and you may feel behind if your savings aren't where you'd hoped. But here's the truth. 7 to 10 years is more than enough time to build substantial wealth, especially with the right strategies. By leveraging your experience, cutting financial inefficiencies, and taking calculated risks, you can create a financial foundation that supports your dreams. This guide assumes you're starting with a modest base, perhaps some savings, a home, or a retirement account, but not millions. Even if you're starting from scratch, these steps will help you build wealth efficiently. Step 1. Shift your mindset for wealth creation. Wealth building begins in the mind. Your 50s are not a time to coast. They're a time to act with intention and optimism. Here's how to reframe your thinking to unlock your financial potential. Embrace a growth mindset. See age as an advantage. By 50, you've accumulated decades of knowledge, professional networks, and emotional resilience. These are powerful tools for wealth building. For example, your ability to navigate complex decisions or negotiate effectively can lead to better financial outcomes than in your younger years. Challenge limiting beliefs. Thoughts like, I'm too old to invest, or I missed my shot, are barriers you impose on yourself. Replace them with empowering beliefs. I can learn new skills to boost my income, or my actions today will compound over the next decade. Focus on the 7-10-year horizon. A decade is a powerful time frame. For instance, investing $500 a month at a 7% annual return grows to over $70,000 in 10 years. Small, consistent actions add up. Define your wealth goals. Clarity is critical. Ask yourself, what does wealth mean to you? Is it $500 in savings? A paid-off home? Passive income to travel? Write down specific measurable goals. Short-term, 1-2 years. Build a $15,000 emergency fund. Midterm, 3-5 years, grow your investment portfolio to $200,000. Long-term, 7-10 years, achieve a net worth of $1 million or generate $50,000 per year in passive income. Revisit these goals monthly to stay motivated and track progress. Overcome fear of risk. At 50, you may feel cautious about financial risks, especially after market downturns or life setbacks. However, avoiding all risk can stall wealth building. The strategies below balance growth with stability, ensuring you take calculated steps toward your goals. Cultivate financial discipline. Discipline is the backbone of wealth. Commit to reviewing your finances weekly, automating savings, and resisting lifestyle inflation. Spending more as your income grows. Treat wealth building like a job. Prioritize it daily. Step 2. Conduct a comprehensive financial audit. Before you can build wealth, you need a clear picture of your starting point. A thorough financial audit identifies leaks, opportunities, and areas for optimization. Track income and expenses. Use budgeting tools like Mint, YNAB, or a spreadsheet to monitor every dollar. Categorize expenses into essentials, housing, food, and non-essentials, entertainment, subscriptions. Identify wasteful spending. For example, cutting $200 per month in dining out or unused memberships frees up $2,400 per year for investments. Aim to live on 70-80% of your income, redirecting the rest to savings or debt repayment. Calculate your net worth. List all assets, liquid assets, cash, savings, checking accounts. Investment assets, 401k, IRA, brokerage accounts, stocks. Physical assets, home equity, cars, valuables. Subtract liabilities, high-interest debt, credit cards, personal loans. Long-term debt, mortgage, student loans. Your net worth is your financial baseline. Track it annually to measure progress. Tackle high-interest debt, debt with interest rates above 8%, e.g. credit cards at 15-20% erodes wealth. Use the avalanche method. 1. List debts by interest rate. 2. Pay minimums on all debts. 3. Direct extra funds to the highest interest debt first. For example, paying off a $10,000 credit card balance at 18% in 2 years saves thousands in interest. Build an emergency fund. An emergency fund prevents you from dipping into investments during crises. Aim for 6-12 months of living expenses, $20,000, $40,000 for most households. Store it in a high-yield savings account earning 4-5% interest, such as those offered by online banks like Ally or Marcus. Optimize existing accounts' retirement accounts. If you have a 401k or IRA, ensure you're contributing the maximum. In 2025, limits are 401k, $23,000 a year, plus $7,500 catch-up for those over 50. IRA, $7,000 a year, plus $1,000 catch-up. Employer matches are free money. Don't leave them on the table. Health Savings Account, HSA. If eligible, contribute up to $4,150 individual or $8,300 family in 2025, plus a $1,000 catch-up if over 55. HSAs offer triple tax advantages: tax-deductible contributions, tax-free growth, and tax-free withdrawals for medical expenses. Eliminate financial drains, downsize your home. If your home is too large or costly, consider selling and moving to a smaller property. This can free up $50,000, $200,000 in equity for investments. Cut subscriptions. Cancel unused streaming services, gym memberships, or magazine subscriptions. Optimize insurance. Shop for better rates on auto, home, and health insurance. Bundling policies can save 10-20%. Step 3. Maximize income streams. Wealth building accelerates when you increase the gap between income and expenses. At 50, you have unique opportunities to boost earnings. Optimize your primary career. Negotiate a raise. Use your experience to justify a salary increase. A 5% raise on a $75,000 salary adds $3,750 a year, which can be invested. Seek promotions. Apply for higher-level roles within your company or industry. Your track record gives you leverage. Upskill. Invest in certifications that boost earning potential. For example, Project Management Professional, PMP, can increase salary by 20-25%. Data analysis, e.g. Python, SQL, high-demand skills with salaries often exceeding $100,000. Real estate license enables side income through commissions. Online platforms like Coursera or Udemy offer affordable courses. Launch a side hustle. Side hustles are a powerful way to generate extra income. Aim for $1,000, $3,000 a month, which can be invested directly into wealth building. Consulting. Leverage your expertise in fields like marketing, HR, or IT. Charge $50 200 hours on platforms like Upwork or through your network. Online teaching tutoring. Teach skills, e.g. business, languages, coding on Udemy, Teachable, or Wisent. A single course can generate thousands in passive income. Gig economy. Drive for Uber, deliver for DoorDash, or pet sit via Rover. These are flexible and can fit around your schedule. E-commerce. Sell products on Etsy, eBay, or Amazon. For example, reselling vintage items or creating custom crafts can yield $500, $2,000 a month. Monetize hobbies. Turn passions into profit. Photography. Sell prints on Etsy or offer event photography. $50, $150 per hour. Writing. Self-publish ebooks on Amazon Kindle or start a blog with affiliate marketing. Gardening. Sell plants, seeds, or produce at local markets or online. Crafting. Create handmade goods, e.g. jewelry, furniture, for sale on platforms like Shopify. Explore passive income ventures dividend stocks. Invest in companies with consistent dividends, e.g. Coca-Cola, AT&T, to generate $200, $500 a month. Peer-to-peer lending. Platforms like Lending Club allow you to lend money and earn 5-10% returns. Content creation. Start a YouTube channel or podcast in your niche. With 1,000 subscribers, you can earn $100, $500 a month through ads or sponsorships. Kindly subscribe to this channel and turn on the notification bell to get notified each time we share our next video. Step 4. Invest aggressively but wisely. Investing is the cornerstone of wealth building. At 50, your portfolio should balance growth with stability to maximize returns over 7-10 years. Assess risk tolerance. Your investment strategy depends on your goals and comfort with risk. The 100-age rule suggests allocating 50% of your portfolio to stocks at age 50, but with a 7-10 year horizon, you may lean slightly more aggressive, 60-70% stocks, 20-30% bonds, 10% alternatives to capture growth. Diversify across asset classes. Stocks. Invest in low-cost index funds or ETFs, e.g. Vanguard's VOO or VTI. The S&P 500 historically returns 7-10% annually after inflation. For example, $10,000 invested at 8% grows to $21,589 in 10 years. Bonds. Allocate 20-30% to bonds for stability. Treasury bonds or municipal bonds offer safety and tax advantages. Real estate investment trusts, REITs. REITs provide exposure to real estate without ownership hassles, yielding 3-5% annually. Consider funds like VNQ. Alternative investments. Allocate 5-10% to higher risk options like commodities, peer-to-peer lending, or small-cap stocks for diversification. Use tax-advantaged accounts. Maximize contributions to 401ks, IRAs, and HSAs to reduce taxes and boost growth. Reinvest all dividends and interest to compound returns. Practice dollar-cost averaging. Invest a fixed amount regularly, e.g. $1,000 a month, to reduce the risk of buying at market peaks. This strategy smooths out volatility and builds wealth steadily. Focus on dividend stocks. Dividend-paying stocks provide income and stability. Companies like Johnson & Johnson or Procter & Gamble offer 2-4% yields. A $100,000 portfolio yielding 3% generates $3,000 a year, which can be reinvested. Explore growth opportunities. Small-cap stocks. These offer higher growth potential, 10-12% annual returns, but more risk. Consider ETFs like IWM. International markets. Diversify with emerging market ETFs, e.g. VWO, for exposure to faster-growing economies. Sector funds. Technology or healthcare ETFs, e.g. XLV, can capitalize on high-growth industries. Avoid investment pitfalls. High fees. Choose funds with expense ratios below 0.5%. High fees can erode 20-30% of returns over a decade. Speculative bets. Avoid chasing trends like cryptocurrencies or meme stocks unless you're prepared to lose your investment. Emotional decisions. Don't sell during market dips. Historically, markets recover within 1-3 years. Step 5. Leverage real estate for wealth. Real estate can accelerate wealth building through appreciation, income, and tax benefits. Pay off your mortgage. If you own a home, prioritize paying off your mortgage to reduce expenses and free up cash. For example, an extra $500 a month on a $200,000 mortgage at 4% can shave 5-7 years off the loan term, saving tens of thousands in interest. Invest in rental properties. A rental property can generate cash flow and appreciate over time. For example, purchase a $200,000 property with a 20% down payment, $40,000. Rent it for $1,500 per month, covering the mortgage and yielding $500 a month in cash flow. Over 7 years, the property may appreciate to $250,000, adding $50,000 to your net worth. Research markets with strong rental demand, e.g. growing suburbs or college towns. House hacking. Rent out a spare room, basement, or guest house via Airbnb or long-term leases. This can generate $500, $2,000 per month with minimal effort. REITs for passive real estate. If managing properties isn't for you, invest in REITs. They offer 5% yields and liquidity, unlike physical properties. A $50,000 investment in a REIT yielding 4% generates $2,000 a year. Explore fix and flip opportunities. If you have renovation skills or access to contractors, flipping properties can yield $20,000, $50,000 per project. Start small and focus on undervalued homes in stable neighborhoods. Step 6. Optimize for tax efficiency. Taxes can significantly reduce your wealth, so strategic planning is essential. Maximize tax-advantaged accounts. 401k and IRA. Contributions reduce taxable income. Roth options offer tax-free withdrawals in retirement. HSA. Contributions are tax-deductible, and withdrawals for medical expenses are tax-free. After 65, funds can be withdrawn for any purpose, with taxes. Harvest tax losses. Sell investments at a loss to offset capital gains taxes. Replace sold assets with similar ones to maintain your portfolio's allocation, e.g., swap one S&P 500 ETF for another. Leverage deductions. Home office. If you run a side hustle, deduct a portion of home expenses. Charitable donations. Donate appreciated stocks to avoid capital gains taxes. Business expenses. If self-employed, deduct equipment, travel, and marketing costs. Consider relocation. States like Florida, Texas, and Nevada have no income tax, potentially saving you 5–10% of your income. Weigh the cost of living and quality of life before moving. Work with a tax professional. A CPA can identify deductions and credits tailored to your situation, such as those for small business owners or retirees. Expect to pay $200, $500 a year for professional advice, which can save thousands. Step 7. Protect your wealth. Building wealth is only half the battle. Protecting it ensures your efforts last. Secure adequate insurance. Life insurance. A 10-year term policy for $500,000 costs $500, $1,000 a year for a healthy 50-year-old. Protecting dependents. Long-term care insurance covers nursing home or in-home care costs, which can exceed $100,000 a year. Policies purchased in your 50s are more affordable. Disability insurance replaces 60–70% of income if you can't work. Essential if you rely on earned income. Create an estate plan, will and trust. A revocable living trust avoids probate and ensures assets are distributed as desired. Costs $1,000, $3,000 to set up. Beneficiaries. Update retirement accounts, insurance policies, and bank accounts to reflect current wishes. Power of attorney. Designate someone to manage finances if you're incapacitated. Avoid scams. Older adults are prime targets for financial scams. Verify advisors' credentials through FINRA's broker check. Avoid unsolicited investment offers, and never share personal information with unverified sources. Step 8. Plan for retirement income. To sustain wealth, plan how you'll generate income in retirement. Optimize Social Security claiming. Social Security at 62 reduces benefits by 30% compared to age 70. Delaying until 70 increases payouts by 8% per year. If you're in good health and can afford to wait, delay for maximum benefits. Build passive income streams. Annuities. Fixed annuities provide guaranteed income, but research fees carefully. A $100,000 annuity might pay $5,000 a year for life. Dividend portfolios. A $200,000 portfolio yielding 3% generates $6,000 a year. Rental income. A single rental property can yield $6,000, $12,000 a year after expenses. Develop a withdrawal strategy. The 4% rule suggests withdrawing 4% of your portfolio annually, adjusted for inflation, to last 30 years. For a $1 million portfolio, this provides $40,000 a year. Consider a bucket strategy. Bucket 1, short-term, cash or bonds for 1–3 years of expenses. Bucket 2, midterm, bonds or balanced funds for years 4–10. Bucket 3, long-term, stocks for growth beyond 10 years. Step 9, stay disciplined and adapt. Wealth building requires consistency and flexibility. Automate finances. Set up automatic transfers to savings, investments, debt payments. This ensures steady progress without relying on willpower. Review annually. Reassess your financial plan yearly to adjust for life changes, e.g. health, family needs. Market conditions, e.g. rebalancing your portfolio. New opportunities, e.g. tax law changes, investment options. Stay educated. Read books like The Millionaire Next Door, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, or The Simple Path to Wealth. Follow financial podcasts, e.g. The Money Guy Show, or blogs, e.g. Mr. Money Mustache. Attend workshops or webinars on investing or retirement planning. Build a support system. Surround yourself with like-minded individuals. Join investment clubs, online forums, e.g. Bogleheads, or local financial planning groups to share ideas and stay motivated. Step 10. Address common challenges. I'm behind on savings. If you're starting with little, focus on aggressive saving and income generation. For example, save $500 per month at 7% for 10 years equals $70,000. Increase income by $1,000 a month and invest it equals $140,000 in 10 years. Health concerns. Health issues can derail earning potential. Prioritize preventive care, e.g. annual checkups, and HSA for future medical costs. A healthy lifestyle to maintain energy and focus. Market volatility. Diversify and stay disciplined. A balanced portfolio, 60% stocks, 30% bonds, 10% REITs, weathers downturns better than a single asset class. Family obligations. If supporting children or parents, set boundaries. For example, limit financial support to fixed amounts. Encourage adult children to contribute to household expenses. Explore government programs for aging parents, e.g. Medicaid. Emotional barriers. Fear or overwhelm can stall progress. Break goals into small steps, e.g. save $100 this month, research one investment. Celebrate milestones to stay motivated. A detailed 10-year wealth building plan. Let's outline a plan for a 50-year-old with $100,000 in savings, a $200,000 home, 50% paid off, and a $75,000 salary. Year 1-2, foundation. Pay off $10,000 credit card debt by redirecting $1,000 per month from expenses. Build a $25,000 emergency fund in a high-yield savings account, 4% interest. Max out 401k, $30,500 per year, and IRA, $8,000 a year. Start a consulting side hustle generating $2,000 per month. Year 3-5, growth invest side hustle income and savings, $2,500 per month, in a diversified portfolio, 60% stocks, 30% bonds, 10% REITs. Pay an extra $500 per month on the mortgage, reducing the principal. Complete a certification to increase salary to $90,000 a year. Year 6-8, acceleration debt-free, redirect $2,000 a month to investments. Purchase a $200,000 rental property with 20% down, generating $800 month cash flow. Portfolio grows to $400,000, assuming 7% annual returns. Year 9-10, consolidation. Continue investing $2,500 per month. Pay off the mortgage, increasing net worth by $100,000 in home equity. Portfolio reaches $600,000. Rental property appreciates to $250,000. By year 10, net worth $950,000, $600,000 investments, $250,000 home equity, $100,000 rental property equity. Annual passive income, $20,000, $9,600 from rental, $10,400 from dividends at 3%. Position for a comfortable retirement or continued growth. This plan requires discipline, but is realistic with consistent effort. Additional strategies for accelerated wealth. Start a small business. If you have entrepreneurial ambitions, a small business can generate significant wealth. Examples: service-based. Launch a cleaning, landscaping, or tutoring business with low startup costs, $1,000, $5,000. Online business. Create a niche website or e-commerce store. For example, a blog monetized with ads and affiliate links can earn $1,000, $10,000 a month within 2-3 years. Franchise. Invest in a proven franchise, e.g. fast food, fitness, with $50,000, $200,000 upfront for higher returns. Leverage technology robo-advisors. Platforms like Betterment or Wealthfront manage investments with low fees, 0.25%, and personalized strategies. Financial apps. Use apps like Acorns to round up purchases and invest spare change, or Robinhood for commission-free trading. Automation tools. Set up alerts for bill payments, investment contributions, or market opportunities. Network strategically. Your professional and personal networks are gold mines. Attend industry conferences, join local business groups, or reconnect with former colleagues to uncover opportunities like partnerships, clients, or investments. Consider part-time retirement. If you're nearing retirement but want to keep earning, transition to part-time work or a bridge job in a less demanding field. This maintains income while giving you time to focus on wealth building. Seize your decade of opportunity. Your 50s are a golden window to build wealth and secure your future. By shifting your mindset, auditing your finances, maximizing income, investing wisely, leveraging real estate, optimizing taxes, protecting your wealth, planning for retirement, and staying disciplined, you can achieve financial freedom in just 7 to 10 years. The journey requires focus, but the rewards, security, freedom, and the ability to leave a legacy are worth it. Start today. Open a high-yield savings account, enroll in a course, or schedule a meeting with a financial advisor. Every step you take compounds over the next decade, turning your 50s into your most financially powerful years yet. You're not just building wealth, you're building a life of possibility. Did you enjoy this video? Kindly subscribe to this channel and turn on the notification bell to get notified each time we share our next video. See you on our next video.